Hello everyone, I'm Özgün. How's it going? I hope you are all doing fine. Today, we'll use a movie to learn English and study how to sound American. We will look at a scene from the movie Martian. We will be examining a dialogue and study how to understand movies, what makes Americans sound American, interesting vocabulary, phrasal verbs, and idioms. First, we'll watch the scene, then we'll do an in-depth analysis on the pronunciation, and then we will review. Now, let's watch the scene together.
This is space. It does not cooperate. At some point, everything's going to go south on you. Everything's going to go south, and you're going to say, this is it. This is how I end. Now, you can either accept that, or you can get to work. That's all it is. You just begin. You do the math. You solve one problem, then you solve the next one. And then the next. And if you solve enough problems, you get to come home.
Now it's time to analyze it. Let's go sentence by sentence. This is space. This is space. Let's look at the stress verbs. The stress pattern is stressed, unstressed, and stressed. There is a link in between this and is. This is. It is not pronounced as this is, but it is this is. This is space. It does not cooperate. It does not cooperate. Which is the most stressed word here? Not, right? It does not cooperate. It does not cooperate. Let's look at the stress on the word cooperate. 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 Now let's examine the T sounds. It does not cooperate. At some point, it does not cooperate. At some point, it not cooperate at point. So these are all stops. They are not released. So it is not it, but we are saying it, not. We are not saying not. We do not release it. So all T's here, they are stop T's. Everything's gonna go south on you. Everything's gonna go south on you. Can you hear the stress words? It is everything and south. Everything's gonna go south on you. By the way, what does it mean to go south? It is actually an idiom, and it means that things will go in the wrong way. What else do we have here? It is going to and gonna, so we have reduction here. Everything is gonna go south. So here he repeats himself and stresses even more. Everything is gonna go south. And again there is gonna reduction. And you're gonna say. Can you hear it? And you're gonna say. Look at and. Here D is dropped. And there is Shiva when we say and. And you're gonna say. Again there is gonna reduction. So in this way the speaker speaks very quickly. And then this is it. This is it. Stressed, unstressed, and stressed. And there is stop at T. This is it. This is how I end. This is how I end. This is how I end. What is the most stressed word here? It is definitely and. In this sentence, this is how I end. There is linking between this and is, how and I and end. Let's keep going. Now you can either accept that. What are the stressed words here? You and accept that. So there is raising at the end of that. Now you can either accept that. And also, did you hear how this word was pronounced? Either. So either is its American pronunciation and its British pronunciation is either. Now let's look at the T's. Now you can either accept that. Accept that. So the T sound at the end of accept, it is not pronounced. So it is dropped or omitted. So we can say that we have two T's here. First one is dropped and the next one is a stop T. Or you can get to work. You can get to work. You and work here are stressed. Get and to are linked and pronounced like there is one T sound. Get to. And if you can hear at the end of get to, there is Shiva. You can get to work. So when we say work, there is a light release at the end of work. Work. That's all it is. All is the most stressed word here. And all words are linked together smoothly. Again, that's soul. eyelid, it is. So they are all smoothly connected to each other. You just begin. You just begin. So there is a break between just and begin to stress begin. You just begin. You do the math. Do and math are the stress words here. You do the math. You do the math. You solve one problem. You solve one problem. One is the most stressed word here. Then you solve the next one. Here, next is the most stressed one. Let's look at next one. Next one. T is dropped here. Next one. And then the next. If you can hear, he doesn't say and then the next, but he says nana next. And then and the are pronounced together as nana next. It is also the same situation here, and if you solve. So and, if, and you are pronounced together, and if you, and it is unstressed. If you can hear, it is not stressed, and if you. Solve enough problems. Solve enough problems. Problems. The pitch goes higher here. Problems at the end of problems, because there's a condition. You get to come home. Here, get and home are stressed. You get to come home. You get to come home. You get to come home. Again, get and to are linked together with a single T, and the vowel in to is reduced to shiva, t, get to. Now, listen to dialogue once more.
This is space. It does not cooperate. At some point, everything's going to go south on you. Everything's going to go south, and you're going to say, this is it. This is how I end. Now, you can either accept that, or you can get to work. That's all it is. You just begin. You do the math. You solve one problem, then you solve the next one, and then the next. And if you solve enough problems, you get to come home.
That's it for this video. Thanks for watching.